Hello. So today a few things happened. First of all, in art, at the moment, as a group, we're supposed to put on an exhibition in like April or something. So to do that, it turns out it's really expensive actually, because you have to hire the venue, do advertising, marketing, all that stuff. Loads of stuff really. I mean, venues are really expensive to start off with. So we do have to raise money as a group for this group exhibition. But so far, it just feels like my group argue constantly. I mean, it's the whole class really, so it's not like I'm singling anyone out or anything. It's just every week we seem to have an argument all the time. I suppose it's because there's like 30 of us, so when you're trying to get 30 people to try and hold an exhibition together or decide things together, then not everyone understands something, or everyone has different ideas, and then it just goes to an argument, and then nothing happens, and then we argue again, and then blah 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 blah. It's really annoying. So anyway, this week we were talking about the fundraising, and my suggestion personally is that we split the whole entire class into like 5 groups maybe of 6 people, and then each group gets an activity like cake sale, car wash, just activities like name a teddy. We could all have different activities for each group, and each group could go off do that activity. Nobody would on their own be left to do a whole activity, because it'd be 6 people per group or something, and several activities would get done, and then loads of money would get raised, and it'd be fine. But my group said no to this, which is kind of silly to me, because I suggested this, and then at first they were like, yeah, that sounds like a good idea, we could get into groups and do fundraising. And then they changed their minds. They were just like, no, we don't like that idea anymore. Within the space of like 10 minutes, some people just decided they didn't like it. They think instead we should just do a sponsored walk, which to me isn't very nice, because instead of fundraising and going out there and fundraising and selling things and stuff, it means you have to ask your friends and family for loads of money instead, which is, well, as a class we've already put £10 each towards it, and now they're saying we should do sponsored stuff and raise another 50 quid each ourselves that way. And to be honest, that sucks. Also, I think that people are quite willing to give, say, £1 for a cake or something, or one-off games and stuff. Yeah, but larger amounts to pay someone to walk for a sponsored walk or something, it doesn't seem like a logical move. And if you're going to do a sponsored walk, then why would you reject the other activities? Why wouldn't you do both? Why would you put all your eggs in this one basket of doing a sponsored walk? It's ridiculous. So I've put forward my suggestions to the group, and they got rejected. That's basically what's happened, and there's nothing I can do about that really. So the exhibition probably will, it's sort of out of my hands, because it's a group thing, most of the stuff. We have an argument, blah blah blah, put forward suggestions, and then if they don't get taken on board, they don't get taken on board. That's just how it is. I feel really tired, because we were there all afternoon from 2 till 5, basically just arguing about the fundraising. Stupid. Also, I cut my finger today, well, both fingers actually, on a cheese grater, which sucks too. That's awful. And when I was walking home from university after these big argument thing, it was awful. I was thinking of going shopping, but then someone lit a firework off, literally a few metres away from me. They just lit it off into the road. It was horrible. It was really scary because they literally held it out and let it go off to the other side of the road, and it exploded right there. A great big green explosion. And I was thinking, I'm not going to walk past them to go to the shops. No way. So I didn't get to go shopping because there's a scary madman out there with some fireworks. And that could have been really dangerous actually, because there was loads of cars on the road and everything. It was really stupid. And it was awful. Yeah. It was like a proper adult man as well, on crutches. It was ridiculous. I don't know why people do things like that, because I've never felt curious as to hold a firework or something. To be honest, I want to be nowhere near them when they go off. I've never had any such curiosity towards touching fire or something. It doesn't sound like a good idea. Or damaging other people or property or stuff. This sounds like a rubbish idea.